Hello. So in this first video, I'm going to tell you who I am, give you a brief description of what intuitive eating is, how it affects you as a CrossFitter, and what to expect at this 8-week Block Eats intuitive eating cycle that will be starting in June. So most of you know me. My name is Kelly. I teach 4th, 5th, and 6th grade during the day. And then in the evening, I come over to Block and coach a couple nights a week. I've been coaching at Block since 2012, and I've been in the CrossFit world since 2010. I started my own intuitive eating journey a couple of years ago after trying all the different eating plans that have been popular in CrossFit through the years, whether it was zone or paleo or whatever. And as I've learned more about intuitive eating and I've improved my relationship with food, I decided to become a trained coach in intuitive eating. So now I'm going to bring that service to Block. So what is intuitive eating? Intuitive eating encourages a healthy relationship with food and with your body. It promotes physical as well as mental well-being. Intuitive eating uses your instinct as well as cues from your body, as well as your emotions and your rational thought to make good decisions around food. It's also an evidence-based model. It has a validated assessment scale. It's got more than 200 scientific studies behind it to show that it is effective in meeting its goals of promoting long-term health, and it's a sustainable way of living. It's weight and body inclusive. It's not a diet. It's not a way to lose weight. But it is a way to find freedom from food obsession and take back your own power and autonomy around food and eating. Intuitive eaters have lower disordered eating. They have lower triglycerides. They have lower loss of control of eating. They have lower binge eating. They have lower blood pressure. They have lower body dissatisfaction. They have higher self-esteem, higher well-being and optimism, higher variety in their diet, higher body appreciation, higher HDL, which is the good cholesterol, higher interoceptive awareness, which means paying attention to your body's cues and understanding them. They get more pleasure from eating. They find better ways to cope. They have more psychological hardiness, they have better self-regard, and they have higher life satisfaction. Sounds good to me. Intuitive eating is a lot. This is just going to be an introduction program. It's like a beginning lifting cycle. Gathering information can feel like progress, but changes don't actually come from gathering information. You have to do the stuff, right? And we watch 100 videos on how to do a muscle up, but we don't actually do any of the drills. You're not going to make a lot of progress. So if you want to engage in this program, you have to do some work too. So how does intuitive eating relate to you as a CrossFitter? CrossFit is also about long-term wellness and balance, right? It's functional fitness that can translate across lots of different sports and into our life. People in our fitness community often want to manage their nutrition to support performance in the gym, but sometimes our best intentions can still have us fall into disordered eating. Giving away our autonomy around food can make us feel like a failure when it doesn't work, and at the very least can be really confusing. So this is a way to take your power back around food and nutrition and honor yourself as the boss of your own body and life. There's 10 principles around intuitive eating. We will go over 1 or 2 a week. Nutrition is actually the last one, so be patient. There's some stuff we have to address before we get to nutrition, but it'll be there too. So what can you expect from this 8-week cycle at Block? They give you 8 weeks of free introductory information and resources around the 10 principles of intuitive eating. Community interaction and support, of course, make everything better and easier. We know this. This is why we're CrossFitters, I think. We like to come and work in a community. Wellness is complex and working together is key. You can ask questions under this video, and there'll be other resources at the gym you can keep an eye out for. If you would like to work through this in a group with some friends and really sort of dive into this work a little more deeply, and you want to work with me once a week for about an hour with a group of people, it's $50 an hour. You can split that amongst your friends. It's not very much. Or if you just want to work one-on-one with me through this process, I'm available to do that too. Just reach out and find me and we can work something out. Otherwise, the more you participate, the more you dive in, the more you'll get out of this program, just like any other cycle that we offer here at Block. So I'm super excited. I hope you're excited too. I'll see you in the gym.